Hi everyone. So we are back with another season on counting, right? So we are learning counting, how to count, and we are learning permutation and combination, right? So welcome back to my season again. And yes, so please confirm once if my voice and everything is okay so that we can go ahead, right? So this is going to be a lecture number 2. Okay. There is a 108 challenge as I promised with you, right? And this is one of the great you can say crash course on data science and AI for all the engineers, not only for electronics and not only for computer science. It is open for everyone, right? So please yeah, so please confirm once if my voice and everything is audible so that we can start. So this is a session, you can say PNC, L2, lecture number 2, right? Yes. So as I promised that I'm gonna start my session from 9:30 onwards. So now this is the time where I'm gonna start. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is in this session, like in the last session, we started with some of the concept, right? We started learning how to count, okay, and we got to see some of the principle of counting techniques, right? Okay. So you can also share these sessions among everyone so that many people can reach to this channel and they can learn better concept, right? Because I know the phobia of PNC is huge among all the aspirants in India. uh, you talk about anybody, okay, so many people have got a lot of doubt in PNC. So let me clear that after conducting 3 to 4 session on PNC you will be mastered in this topic, right? Don't worry about that. Yeah, so please join fast so that we can begin the session. Yes, without further ado, right? So I'm gonna take one concept here, right? I will start with the concept only. And hello, yes, hello Tarun and Atif. So please inform in the group that the session has got started, right? Uh, so that everybody can join us. Yeah. So I'm going to discuss one concept before I start talking about what is permutation, what is combination. I know you might be waiting for the formula behind permutation and combination, right? So last time we had various examples. We talked about how, yes. Uh, okay, Abjeet Singh is asking, sir, from where you can practice ML and AI questions. See, this session is particularly for counting. So first of all, let us learn counting. Then we will talk about that. Okay. You can ask me in the chat box. I mean, in the group itself, right? Okay. So last time we discussed about how to, if there are 4 friends, 5 friends, right? So how can we, what are the number of ways that we can have the pictures? Okay. And we took many examples, right? So today what we are going to do here is we are going to introduce one concept. In fact, last time also we started with that concept, right? That is called concept of filling the vacant space, right? Filling the vacant space. Okay, understood. So suppose suppose what we have to do here is, suppose you have got 9 digit. Okay, suppose you have to form, right? Suppose you have to form uh 4 digit number, right? What you have to form 4 digit number, right? So how many ways are there that you can, how many ways are there, right? You can form the 4 digit number, right? So you have got 10 digit, okay, from 0 to 9, okay? You have got 10 digits, right? You can say. And if you want to form a 4 digit number, right? So there should be 4 spaces, you can say like this, okay? So you have got 10 digit number, okay? There are 10 digit numbers, okay? And right now I'm not talking about any sort of restrictions, okay? Please remember, okay? In the question, if there are restrictions, so you have to be little careful. Restrictions, okay? What kind of restriction will be there? I will discuss, okay? I'll take some questions and you will see that, okay? So you see here, suppose you have to form 4 digit number, right? So 4 digit number, you have got 10 digits, right? Or you can take some specific digits, right? Let me take here, uh, you know, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. There are 5 digits, and you have to form 4 digit number here, right? So you have to fill these spaces, okay? You keep in mind that there are 4 spaces, okay? And these spaces has to be filled, okay? So this space can be filled by how many ways? 5 ways. Okay, like these 5 number can be put in this place, right? Okay, if restriction is not there, I mean if repetition is allowed, okay, you can see if repetition is allowed and if repetition is not allowed. So what you can do here is, if you are using any of the number 1 2 3 4 5, so you can use here, right? If repetition is allowed, so this space can also be filled by 5 ways, right? And this space can also be filled by 5 ways, and this can also be filled by 5 ways. Okay, so this is called the concept of filling the space. Okay, concept of vacant filling the vacant space. Okay, but suppose so what will be the answer here? You can multiply. Okay, because you have to form 5-digit number and you're placing all these digits here, right? Okay, in order to get 4-digit number. ठीक है, अगर आपको 4 डिजिट का नंबर बनाना है एंड यू हैव गॉट 5 डिजिट्स, राइट, तो आप क्या करोगे? पहले स्पेस को आप 5 तरीके से फिल कर सकते हो, दूसरे को भी 5 तरीके से फिल कर सकते हो, इफ देयर इज नो रिस्ट्रिक्शन. इफ देयर इज अ रिस्ट्रिक्शन, then you have to be little careful, right? So see, and these digits are fine. Okay, I will show you what are those restrictions. Okay, so you have to be little careful if there are restrictions. Okay, if there are some conditions. Okay, so you have to make the cases also. अब आपको ये समझ आना चाहिए कि in which question we have to make cases. Okay, in which question we have to be become little cautious, right? तो ये बहुत ही बेसिक क्वेश्चन है जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. ठीक है, तो काउंटिंग इज वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट इन परमुटेशन एंड कॉम्बिनेशन. इफ यू नो द काउंटिंग, देन लाइफ इज वेरी सिंपल, राइट? Like when we will talk about probability theory, basic probability theory. Fine, so it will be 5 to the power 4 is going to be the answer for this question. And suppose there is a repetition not allowed. Okay, repetition is not allowed, then this can be filled by 5 ways and this can be 4 3 1. So it will be what? It is going to be 5 factorial, you can say 5 factorial, or into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? Fine. So let me inform as well to everyone so that people can join us. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So this is the very important concept that I am discussing. Okay. So let me take one question here, a very good question, right? Okay, in order to use this concept, you can say that we are using the concept of filling the vacant space. See, we don't know what is permutation, we don't know what is combination at this moment, but we know how to fill the vacant space, right? Okay, and later we will see the formulas and all. So can somebody try this question? This question is very important question, right? And this will help you understand permutation and combination in future, right? You see here, how many 3-digit number can be formed? So this kind of question you can expect in your aptitude, guys. Okay, this kind of question you can expect in your aptitude, right, as well as your mathematics also, but basic question will be asked in aptitude, right? Whatever branch you belong to, whether you are from computer science or mechanical engineering, electronics, electrical, aerospace, I'm open for all the engineers, right? Fine. So you have to form 3-digit number, right? And you have got the digits also, right? 1 2 3 4 5, right? So without repetition, they are saying, means this is very simple, right? So I mean, this is not that simple, you have to be little careful, but this is very easy, right? You can say, right? So we can solve second one first, right? So 1 2 3. Okay, there are 3 spaces and you have to fill these. Okay, see, you don't have to choose, you don't have to select it, you have to fill, you have to you have to place these digits in these places. You can say 100th, 10th, and this is the units place, right? Everybody knows. Okay, so this place can be filled by, okay, this place can be filled by 3 ways. Okay, if repetition is, sorry, not 3 ways, 5 ways, right? Because there are 5 digits. Okay, now if repetition is allowed, so this can also be filled by 5 ways, right? So answer will be 5 to the power 3, right? This is very simple. But if somebody is asking the very first question, that is without repetition, so if you have used any of the digit in the 100th place, you can say, you cannot use in the 10th place, right? Then you cannot use in the unit place. So if you are going to fill this space with the help of this, out of 5, 1 digit you're going to put, so you can say 5 ways. Now there are 4 digits left. Okay, now there are 4 digits left. Fine. Yes, Tarun, yes. Yeah, PNC is very important. In fact, last year also I have seen in computer science, some of the question was there from, probability and statistics. So you should be good at probability and statistics, right? So in fact, you can score out of out. Okay. So PNC is very important for all the brands. In fact, for your entire life, if you are interested in AI and machine learning, deep learning, right? So these are the basic building blocks, you can say. Okay. My main objective is to make you strong in PNC and allow the phobia to run away from your body, right? क्योंकि ये जो PNC का फोबिया होता है ना, कोई भी क्रैश कोर्स आप ज्वाइन कर लो, आपका फोबिया नहीं जाने वाला है, लेकिन अब यहाँ इस क्रैश कोर्स की वजह से योर फोबिया विल run away. Okay, it will never come back. Fine. So 5, and then you can say that this tens place. Okay, I think everybody knows the unit, digit, unit place, tens place, hundred place, thousand place, right? All these things. So this can be filled by 5 ways, sorry, 4 ways, because one of the digit has been used, okay, to fill this vacant space, and then 4 and this 3. So 4, 5 into 4 into 3, that is 5 into 4. Okay, you can see that is 20, and then this is 60. So I think okay, Atif has given the right answer, right? So please remember, these questions are very simple, and guys, there is no restriction at all. See, repetition is not a big restriction, right? That you can understand. Okay, but as we move ahead, there will be a question where restrictions will be there. Okay, please remember. Okay, so let me take one question here. Okay, see, I started with very basic question, now I'm going to take some question where some restrictions will be there. You have to be very careful, guys. You cannot blindly answer the question, right? But yeah, answers are possible. Okay, anybody can answer, whether they know counting or not. Okay, if they are following my sessions, right? Honestly. Okay, so you see, guys, what I'm going to do here is question, right? So how many 6-digit odd number greater than 6 lakh? Okay, this time what we have to, you have to form a 6-digit number that should be larger than 6 lakh. That is one of the restrictions they have given. Please remember. Okay, it is not like that you have to form a 6-digit number. You have to form a 6-digit number, and that should be larger than 6 lakh. That is the first case that they have given, can be found, and they have also mentioned some of the digits here, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And if repetition of the digit is allowed, okay, they have also said that the repetition of the digit is allowed, right? So let me solve this question. It's a very good question, right? You can say there are 6 places, and that too, how many restrictions are there? Can somebody tell me? See, they are saying 6-digit odd number you have to form. What odd number? Okay, 6-digit odd number. You see, so first restriction is this, and second restriction is this, right? You can say this is the first restriction and this is the second restriction, right? Okay, so you have to be little careful about it. Okay, so how many 6-digit odd number greater than 6 lakh can be formed from these digits? When you can say that any number is an odd number? First of all, can somebody tell me when you can say any number is an odd number? When unit place has got the number, which is not, you can say here, if 5 is there, you will say yeah, it is an odd number. If 7 is there, it is odd number. If 9 is there, it is odd number, right? So you will be having 3 cases. Keep in mind, guys. Okay, you will be having 3 cases if repetition is not allowed. But here repetition is allowed, you don't have to worry about anything, right? You don't have to make a case, right? Okay, so let me put 6 places first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now can somebody tell me how many ways this vacant place can be filled? Can somebody tell me here? See, how many number digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? But one of the digit will not be kept here. That you have to keep in mind. This 0 cannot be kept here, right? Okay, if you will place 0 there, right, so that will not be the 6-digit number, first of all, right? So you have got only 5 digits then, right? See, you forget about 0. Okay, you forget about 0 for the moment. Okay, 1, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there, so 5 digits are there. Now you have to keep in mind this 6 lakh. Okay, so 6 lakh means what? Here it can be 6, here it can be 7, here it can be 8, here it can be 9, right? So means you have got 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the number that you can fill here, right? Okay, I hope this makes sense. Yes. So you can do here, like, you can say that this is going to be 4. Now repetition is allowed. So any of the number that you can fill here, any number you can fill here, you see, you can say you can fill 6, 6. You keep multiplying, right? So this can be filled by 6 ways, 6 ways, 6 ways, 6 ways, right? But this guy has also got some restriction, guys. Okay, understood? Okay, you have to take this the unit digit can be filled by how many ways? Please keep in mind, guys. So can somebody tell me here? So you see here, here only 5, 7, 9. These 3 guys are allowed. Okay, these 3 guys are allowed. No other guys are allowed. Oh, please keep in mind this. So last can be filled by 3 ways. So now you can multiply. I think everybody good at multiplication. So this will be the answer. How many of you understood? Please let me know in the chat box. Yes. So yes, I think today is a festival, so many people are not available, right? Okay, fine. So that is what the main thing is. So these are the questions, guys. These questions are very, very important for everyone. Okay, and you will not find this kind of a solution. Okay, let me tell you, in all the seasons, whatever mathematics session I'm gonna conduct, right? Okay, chalo. So these are the questions, guys. Please remember. Suppose you have got, let me take some question as, again. Suppose you have got in the same question only, same question, right? Same question I'm going to repeat. You have to form a 6-digit odd number that should be greater than 6 lakh, can be formed from a digit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 if repetition of the digit is not allowed. Okay. Same question, if repetition of digits are not allowed. Tell me fast now. If repetition of the digit is not allowed, see, now there will be a case. See, there will be a case. And how many cases will be there? Many people think that, sir, why people form a case, right? Okay. See, after all, you are counting, right? It is not like that you are just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not like that. Okay. See, conditions are what? Conditions are like, you have to make a 6-digit odd number, right? And this number should be larger than 6 lakh. Okay. Okay, 6 lakh. Understood? So, and repetition is not allowed. So you can say that the case 1, case 1 is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there will be 3 number, right? There will be only 3 numbers, right? You can say. Why? Because this, suppose there is a 3, you can say 3, one of the odd number is this, right? The case number 2, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have filled 5. Okay, you can say here, because see, I think 3 is not available, so you can say this will be 5. Let me take these numbers also. Wait, 3 is not present now, so please remember there will not be 3, there will be a 5. Okay, next is there will be 7. Okay, there will be 7. Okay, so see, these numbers are already used. Okay, repetition is not allowed, please remember. Okay, so case number 3, what will be? Case number 3. Next odd is what? 5, 7, 9. Yeah, there will be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So it is 9. Okay, now how many digits are there that you can use to fill these spaces? This can be filled by how many ways? Can somebody tell me here? So you can say that there are 4 digits only. There are 4 digits. You can say 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can use 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can say this is 4 ways, right? Now So 2 already has got used. Now how many digits are there, guys? There are 4 digits only, right? Okay, so you can fill here 4, 3, 2, and this is 1. I think everybody understood, and this is one way only, right? Okay, so don't take this number. Okay, just take here simply 1 into 1. That's it. So you have to find here how many ways are there in case 1. Okay, next. Here 7 has got used. 7 has got used, right? Okay, 7. And here also you have used already one of the digit, right? One of the digit you have used. Okay, so how many digits are there in the first case? Okay, that you have to keep in mind. So 4 was there, right? 4 was there. Okay, please remember. So can somebody answer this question? It's a very good question that you can try. So now in the second case, the first place, this place can be filled by how many ways? See, you have got, let me choose these digit also 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Right? So you have used 7 here, right? You have used already 7. So this place can be filled by how many ways? Anybody? Atif is saying he's getting 240, right? Yes, you can be correct, okay. But yes. So first, in the case second, tell me, in case second, how many ways this guy can be filled? Okay, so this is one of the number that you have got. Okay, this is one of the number where you can say you have used 6. Okay, now 7 cannot be used here, right? You cannot use 7, right? And this 7 is already here, right? You can say that you will use 8 or 9. 8 or 9, and there is 6. There is 6. So how many ways this can be filled? Anyone? Yeah. Please write your comment in the chat box so that I will understand. Yes. It is very important to understand. Yeah. You think about it. See, 7 already has got used, right, to make the odd number, right? But you have to get also the number which should be larger than what? It should be larger than the 6. Okay, so see, so that is very important to understand. So that is, you have got only how many possibilities in this case to fill. यहाँ पर आपके पास 6, 8, 9 है, so you can say 3 ways, right? And then, okay, I hope this makes sense. So 2 digits are over, right? 2 digits are over. Now how many remaining? You can say 4. So this can be filled by 4, 3, 2, and 1, and this is 1. I hope this makes sense to everyone. Okay. Sarur is asking, sir, please explain case 1 one more time, please. Yes. देखो, case 1 में क्या है कि you have to keep in mind 2 conditions are given. What are the conditions? 6 lakh से greater होना चाहिए number. Number should be larger than 6 lakh, and the number should be odd. Okay. So in unit place there should be odd numbers, so that your odd digit, right? That should be not divisible by 2 or something, right? So that number will be odd number, right? So that is fixed. Okay, so you have got only how many numbers then? You have got digits, apart from this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You have 4 digit that can be filled here. Okay, okay. 0 you cannot put here. 0 you cannot put here, right? Understood. So that is why 4 ways we are filling that space. Okay. Now once you have used this 1 and 1, 2 digits are used. Now remaining is 4. So this can be filled by 4 ways, right? Yeah. That is very important to understand. Okay. Then this 3, then 2, and then 1. So I think this is clear, right? So you can say that it is nothing but 4 into 4 factorial. 4 into 4 factorial is nothing but 96. Yeah. The first case is 4 into 4 factorial, right? The second case will be what? This digit, you can say the most significant digit. Okay, most significant digit is going, this will be filled by 3 ways only. Why? Because 7 has got used. Okay, so you have got 6, 8, 9, because you want the number should be greater than 6 lakh. So 7 should not be used here, right? So ये 3 ways, then it should be 4, then 3, 2, 1, right? So it should be 3 into 4 factorial, I think, yeah. 3 into 4 factorial. So it will be what? 72. Now you can tell me here now, guys. Can somebody tell me this? Case 3 mein, in case 3. So in case 3, again you can fill this space by 3 ways, then 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? So you will get here 3 into 4 factorial, so it will be 72. Now you can add all these guys, right? ये बहुत ही अच्छा question है. I think everybody might have understood how to count. Okay, सबको समझ आया क्या ये चीज? If repetition is not allowed, so you have to be ready for making cases. ठीक है? If repetition is not allowed, so you have to be ready for the cases. See how simple this question is, right? So you can solve this question in couple of minutes, right? Because you have to make cases, case 1, case 2, case 3, and then add them all. So कितना आंसर आ रहा बताओ? What is total? 240 is the correct answer. Atif is correct, yeah. So the answer for this question is 240. If you add all of them. So how many of you understood this question? Please tell me fast. Yes. Quickly tell me so that I can understand, okay? Because the way I explained, I think you can take any combination, you know, you can take any number, any digit, sorry, not number, any digit, and you can form, okay? But there will be a restriction. So those restrictions you have to keep in mind, okay? Those restrictions you have to keep in mind. So I will solve more questions, okay, so that you guys can understand better, okay, and you should never forget them, right? So let me bring some more questions. Yeah. So let me take one question, a very good question. You know, yes. So I believe everybody understands. So Tarun is asking, sir, is it is silly, but you fix the last digit and make 3 cases. Tarun Tarun is saying, can we also make 4 cases by making first digit fixed? Abjit Singh, yes. Tarun Sani, I mean my assumption is silly. See, let me tell you one more thing. There are 2 restrictions, okay? So those 2 restrictions you have to keep in mind, right? So odd, you have to first of all keep in mind odd one, right? Then go for what? Go for the number, you know, which should be larger than. So accordingly, you have to make, you know. So first of all, think about odd one, because odd is more specific, you know, it is more appealing, right? And the number should be larger than 6 lakh. That is not that appealing because the number itself is given, 6 lakh is given. So you have to choose those digits which will make a number larger than 6 lakh. लेकिन odd थोड़ा सा confusing रहता है. Odd, even, you know, odd plus odd, even plus odd, odd into odd, even into even. ये सारी चीजें आपको आनी चाहिए. How many of you understood this? Please tell me fast. Fine. So let me go ahead and take more questions. So see, in 3 to 4 sessions, guys, your PNC will be, you can say, you will never forget that. You can solve any question, whether you pick up questions from advanced level or CAT questions or, you know, GATE questions or, you know, upcoming any kind of questions, right? Fine. Let me take one question, which is very amazing question, right? So suppose the question says that if the digits are not allowed, okay, if the digits are not allowed, okay, so what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Repetition is not allowed. Okay, so understand each and every line of the question. Okay, understand each and every line of the question. Okay, so if the digits are not allowed, okay, to repeat, okay, in any number, right, formed by using you can say 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, these are the digits they have given in the question, so you don't have to use other digits, right, like 0 to 9. आपको जो डिजिट दिया हुआ है, that digit you have to use, okay, in order to form a number, and those digits should not be allowed, okay, while forming the number. That is very important. Then the number of all the numbers, okay, then number of all the numbers, right? All the numbers, right? Greater than 10,000, right? Greater than 10,000. Okay. Okay. So please tell me. So you have to find what is equal to. You have to find how many numbers you can form, right? So please try this question. I will give you for 1 minute. You can solve this question in a couple of minutes, right? Okay. So let me solve the question here. See, first of all, understand each and every line what they are saying, right? What they are trying to say. If digits are not allowed, means repetition is not allowed. Okay. Now you have got these digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And you have to form a number that should be larger than 10,000. So guys, can somebody tell me how many digits the number should be? Okay, if I'm going to form a number, how many digits we have to place? Yeah, tell me here. That number should be of how many digits? See, in this question they did not talk about any number of digits. Okay, this many digits should be present in the question, I mean in the number, but they have indicated that the number of the all numbers should be larger than 10,000, means there should be 5 digits, right? You see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay, so repetition is not allowed. That is very important case that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so you can say that 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 you can't use again and again, and this cannot be, remember, this cannot be filled by 0 here. Okay, so you have only got 4 choices. You can say you got 4 choices. Okay, you have got 4 choices only, guys. Like you can fill this space with the help of 4 digits, right? Because 0 cannot be put. If you will place 0, then what will happen? See, here I'm not gonna use any kind of cases. Why I'm not using any cases? Why I'm not making cases, guys? Can somebody tell me? Because there is no other restriction other than the repetition, right? Repetition of the digits are not allowed. That's it. They are not talking about that you have to form a number which should be odd number, or you can say even number, or divisible by something, right? Divisible by 5 or something, right? If there is no restriction, so you don't have to form any sort of cases. ठीक है, केस बनाने के लिए तब भी रेडी रहना हमेशा. Okay, don't leave the question in between. Okay, because see, you will go through the question, you will waste your time, right? I mean, if you're going to leave it at the end of the day. Only one restriction, yes. So always keep in mind how many restrictions are going to be. Okay, okay. So 4, this can be filled by how many ways? 4 ways only, because see, 4 means one of the digit you have put here, 0 was not used. Now you can bring back 0. Okay, now this can be filled by 3 ways, this can be filled by 2, and this can be filled by 1. So what is the answer, guys? Tell me here. So answer is going to be 4 into 4 factorial, which is 96. Yes, Atif. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so this question is very simple question, right? This question was a very simple question. Okay, and this is not the simple question, guys. This kind of a question has been asked previously in CAT exams. This kind of question has been asked in in IIT JEE mains questions, right? So you are able to solve it simply, right? Okay, because you know the counting. You have a you have a passion of counting, right? You're going to learn AI, machine learning in future, right? So you start with the scratch. Okay, and you can do anything. Okay, let me take one more question. So I think you might be enjoying this session, right? Because you don't know what is permutation, what is combination, but still you are able to find the number of ways. Okay, you're finding how many numbers can be formed using these digits, right? So let me take one more question. Okay, so the question here is see how many restrictions are there. That is the first point that you have to keep in mind. More restrictions, case you have to make it. Okay, So only 2-3 steps, that's it. So the total number of numbers, okay, the total number of numbers, right, total number of numbers lying between, lying, you can say between 100 and 10,000. Sorry, not 10,000, 1,000 only, right? That can be formed. That can be formed. That can be formed. Okay. With digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, you can make a good note. Okay, though I will be sharing my PDF, right? But you have to make good notes, right? And keep sharing these sessions in different platform. Like I would prefer you should share in the LinkedIn, okay? Because many students, many working professionals, you know, they will also learn, they will also crack gate data science and AI, right? और कोई भी ब्रांच से जो बिलोंग करता है, जिसको प्लेसमेंट वीक निकालना है, वहां पे पीएनसी आता है, ठीक है? और आप डेटा स्ट्रक्चर पढ़ोगे वहां पर भी आएगा ना। परमुटेशन हर जगह यूज होता है, ठीक है? परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन हर जगह यूज होता है, ठीक है? आप जब गिटहब एंड ऑल देखोगे ना, पीपल ऑलवेज राइट दीज थिंग्स, ओके, लाइक आई हैव डन दिस एंड आई हैव ट्राइड ऑल द परमुटेशंस, राइट? ओके, तो देखो, what is the question here? The total number of numbers lying between 100 and 1,000, okay, that can be found with the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. देखो next line, if the repetition of the digit, okay, if repetition of digits are not allowed, okay, are not allowed, ये पहला restriction है, this is the first restriction they have given, right? तो मान लो अगर ये restriction दिया है तो बस आप जल्दी से find कर लोगे, but there will be one more restriction, okay, in the question, right? And the numbers are divisible, and the numbers are divisible, okay. So your aptitude should be very good, right? Though I'm gonna teach aptitude, but some knowledge of number system is required, right? If which number can be said that, yeah, this number is divisible by 3, what is that condition, okay, that you should know. Okay, so if the repetition of digits are not allowed and the number are divisible by, you can say, either 3 or 5, okay. So how many restrictions are there? Tell me here. Tarun, please tell me how many restrictions in these questions are. Okay, do we need to create cases? देखो, ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है? So the total number of numbers you have to find, okay, lying between 100 and 1,000, okay. That can be formed with the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the repetition of digits are not allowed, the number of this. So can somebody tell me, guys, how many digits of number we have to form? Tell me. The number which I'm gonna form should be of how many digits? Yeah. देखो, that number should lie between 100 and 1,000. मतलब क्या है? Yeah, 3-digit numbers should be there, okay. And there are 3 restrictions. पहला restriction है, it should be 3 digits, right? And then yes, okay. So that is very important question to understand, okay. So पहला जो है आपके पास 3 spaces हैं. So let me go to next page, right, and try to solve the question. And let me only take these digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are needed only, right? So you can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 3 digits 1, 2, 3, right? See? Now repetition is not allowed, okay. Repetition is not allowed, okay. So Tarun is saying 2 divisible by 3 and 3 divisible by, and देखो, either 3 or 5 you have to find, okay. The number, when you can say the number is divisible by 5, you know, the unit digit should be 5 always. If the unit digit is 5, then the number will be divisible by 5, okay. That you have to keep in mind. If the unit digit is 5, then the number is gonna be divisible by 5, okay. Yeah. Understood. So this is very important to keep in mind. I hope everybody understand that. ठीक है, तो अगर ये digit 5 है, मतलब number is gonna be divisible by 5. That is very important. Okay, so you can say that this digit is 5. Okay, so how many digits are there? Then you can fill it. You can say this is filled by 4 ways, and this is going to be filled by 3 ways, right? Okay, I think this is clear. And this has been already filled by 1 way, so you can say this is going to be 12. I'm just considering the divisibility by 5, right? This is one case that you can say. Now I'm going to find the number should be divisible by 3. So can somebody tell me what are the digit I'm going to choose to form a number, and that number should be divisible by 3? Tell me here, what is that case? What is that case? Can somebody tell me what is that condition? We always check, or you can say test of divisibility. How we test that any number is divisible by 3. Some of the digits should be divisible by 3. Okay? Some of the digits should be divisible by 3. Understand that, you have to keep in mind. Okay, sir, but unit digit is either 0 or then it is divisible by 5. Is it so? Abjit, is it so? You can take 0. तो 0 यहाँ पर दिया है क्या डिजिट में? क्वेश्चन में देखो, what are the digits you have been given, right? What are the digits that is given in the question? 0 is not given. Okay, so I cannot use 0. Okay, जो क्वेश्चन में दिया है आपको उसके अकॉर्डिंग आंसर करना है, अपना माइंड एक्स्ट्रा नहीं लगाना है, right? That is very important to keep in mind. The way, just like any passage is given, so if they are saying that all dogs are cat, okay, तो आपको एक्सेप्ट करना है all dogs are cat. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि dog cannot be cat, right? तो ये सब नोटिस करो, ठीक है? देखो, डिविजिबल बाय 3 में आपके पास कॉम्बिनेशन, यू हैव टू चूज दीज डिजिट्स, राइट? कि सम ऑफ द डिजिट्स शुड बी या मल्टीपल ऑफ 3, राइट? तो कैन बी टेक हियर, कैन बी टेक। देखो, पहला कॉम्बिनेशन आप ले लो इसका, तो यहां पर आएगा 1 3, सॉरी 1 2 3, राइट? दिस इज फर्स्ट। आई होप दिस मेक्स सेंस। Okay, you can use them, or you can say that 2 3 4, 2 3 4 is allowed. Yes, 2 3 4, yes, fine. Yes, next 3 4 5, yes, 3 4 5 is also there. 3 4 5, if you're going to use these digits to form a number, so that number is gonna be divisible by 3. Okay, that you have to keep. Next is what? Next combination that you can take is you can say 2 3 4, 2 3 4, right? So 2 3 4 already you have taken, right? And 1 3 5 is also there. 1 3 5. So these are the 4. Okay, these are the 4 cases, right, that you can form. Okay, I hope this makes sense. These digits, if you're going to choose, okay, and fill those spaces, okay, so you will get the divisible by 3, right? So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, right? So out of these digits, this can be filled by 3 ways. 3 into 2 into 1. So this is 3 factorial, this is 3 factorial, this is 3 factorial, this is 3 factorial, right? What is total here, guys? ये कितना आ जाएगा यहाँ से? 4 into 3 factorial. What is that? You can say 24. एंड ये कितना दिया था? 12. तो टोटल करेंगे ऐड, तो कितना आ रहा है? What is this total? Tell me here. Total is going to be, please remember, total is going to be 4 plus 2, that is 6, and this is 36. But this is not the answer, guys. This is not the answer. Okay, why this is not the answer? Tell me fast. ये फाइनल आंसर आपका नहीं है, ठीक है? This is not the final answer. Okay, see, there are some numbers, okay, there are some digits we have used, okay, and those numbers are coming, okay, while फाइंडिंग द डिविजिबिलिटी, या 15 वाले रिमूव करेंगे ना सर? यस, देखो, okay, so that is very important to keep in mind. Okay, so देखो 15, this is divisible by 5, right? So if something is, like this is there, this is there, right? Okay, so there are two numbers which will be common also, right? You can say either 3 or 5 you have to take, right? So numbers whatever you are getting, they should not repeat also, right? They should be unique. Okay, unique, understood? So you have to subtract what? You have to subtract -2. I hope this makes sense. And there will be number which are not divisible by 5 also. Okay, that is very important. So here you have to subtract. Okay, here you have to subtract -2 and -2, which is going to be 36 minus 4. Okay, and the answer will be 32. Okay, answer is going to be 32. This is very important to keep in mind. Okay, so ये question बहुत ही अच्छा question है, that you have to take care, right? So if people who are not able to understand this, they can always contact me, right? I will explain them. Okay, next question. Next question is very good question. Okay, again, so suppose the number of 3-digit even number, we have to find the number of, okay, 3-digit even number of 3-digit even number. Okay, आतिफ सिंह, इसको यूनियन ऑपरेशन से लिंक कर सकते हैं, ए यूनियन बी इक्वल टू, यस, see that you can play anything, right? Okay, so if you look at the session nowadays going on at Stanford University, right? So the guy who is teaching priority for computer scientist, okay, I really liked it. But for Indian students, okay, who are facing a lot of challenges in PNC, they will not be able to understand those things in the beginning, right? So better to start with basics, right? Once you have attended my classes, once you have learned everything, then you can watch any kind of video, right? You can watch a priority for computer scientist at Stanford online, right? You can watch priority and statistics at MIT. You can watch NPTEL, right? So you can watch any number of videos then, है ना? लेकिन वो अभी नहीं करना है. You have to watch those things once you will get into ISC, right? और IIT बॉम्बे, ठीक है? क्योंकि वो थोड़ा ज्यादा एडवांस में है, लेकिन they are very useful, that I would say, right? Understood? So I hope this makes sense. So I will tell you all the standard resources. Okay, my resource is also standard one only, right? Because my learning has been from the past 10 years is from there only, right? Okay, so this is very important. So the number of 3-digit even number, okay, formed by the digits, okay, 0, 1, 3 and 4, right? 6 and 7. Okay, if repetition of the digit is not allowed, tell me here now. If repetition is not allowed, chalo, I will not write further. Please answer this question in the chat box. Everyone, please. So that we can get the answer, yes. So in this question, first of all, understand how many restrictions are there. Number of 3-digit, okay? So number is 3-digit number, okay? 1, 2, 3. You have to form a 3-digit number, okay? And that number should be even number, right? That is also very important. So what is the meaning of even? Even means the unit digit should be either 0, or you can say 4, or you can say 6. So here it is 0, here it is 6, sorry, 4, and here it is 6. So how many cases are there, guys? There are 3 cases. I think everybody is able to understand why Dheeraj sir is making cases, right? Because many people get scared of making cases. Okay, they directly want to get the answer. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. You have to make cases. You have to realize everything. Okay, you have to understand each and every line of the question. ठीक है, चलो. So 046, 046, okay, that is case 1. You can say this is case 2, this is case 3. Understood? Now, so this, see, already 0 has been used, right? So don't worry about that. Okay, so now this guy can be, see, this space can be filled by how many ways? Okay, that you have to find. You can say that there are 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, one of the digit already has got used, so 5 is there, right? So you can say that 5. 5 into 4 कितना आ जाएगा? 20. Don't take this, okay, that is 1 only, right? 5 into 20, 5 into 4 is 20. This is what? In how many ways we can fill this? See, 0 is there, 1 3 6 7 is there, but this cannot be filled by what? 0 here, right? You should not consider 0. So if you will not put 0 here, then what are the digits that you can put? 1 2 3 4. Okay, and repetition is not allowed, right? So 2 of the digit already has got used. Now how many digits are there, right? So that you have to keep in mind. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. So it is 4 only. ये कितना आ गया? 16 हो गया. अब बताओ यहाँ पर क्या है? 6. Again it will be 4 into 4 16. तो टोटल आंसर क्या आ रहा है बताओ? How many of you understood this question? It's a very simple question, right? तो केसेस आप कब बनाओगे? When the question is going to ask you or going to force you that yes, while counting you have to make cases, and case banana is very good thing. That is the right indication to uplift your career, right, in the right direction. Okay, जो लोग केस से डरते हैं they will be always having phobia of PNC, right? उनके पास हमेशा एक फोबिया रहेगा. ठीक है, तो हमेशा याद रखो कि अपना माइंड थोड़ा डाइवर्स रखो, राइट? जो क्वेश्चन आया आप देखो उसमें कितने रिस्ट्रिक्शंस. अच्छा, मैंने एक आपको रूल भी बताया है. इनफैक्ट आप एल्गोरिथम भी पढ़ते हो, डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर, राइट? तो डिवाइड द प्रॉब्लम इनटू pieces, okay, and try to solve each pieces, right, and then combine them. That is what the divide and conquer thing is. So 52 cases are there, right? Very good. Okay, so this is the way we have to learn the questions. Okay, this is very important. Okay, yes, see, these are the eye opener sessions that I'm conducting for everyone. That's why I ask everyone to share these sessions. See, in the beginning it might look that oh, PNC is very simple, counting is, oh, people who are just walking, or स्टार्टिंग एट एनी प्लेस, कहीं से भी पढ़ रहे होंगे तो उनको तो बहुत अच्छे अच्छे एजुकेटर मिल जाते हैं, राइट? लेकिन समझ में नहीं आता. मेरा मेन पर्पज है समझ में आना चाहिए. यू शुड बी एबल टू डाइजेस्ट द कॉन्सेप्ट, ओके, एंड यू शुड लर्न द वे ह्यूमन शुड लर्न, राइट? तभी आप मशीन लर्निंग सीखोगे ना. ऐसा थोड़ी है कि ह्यूमन लर्निंग पहले आनी चाहिए, राइट? ठीक है, अब देखो एक क्वेश्चन और लेते हैं. The more question you will solve, the better understanding you will get, right? So let me tell you guys, I will explain PNC. Remember, अभी formula मैंने PNC का नहीं बताया, right? You will understand that oh, this is the PNC, but I'm not going to use anywhere, right? Always we have to learn counting, and that too permutation. That NPR formula we will never use. I will show you what is that NPR formula, what is that NCR formula. But NCR we might use when we will discuss, probability or some complicated questions in permutation and combination, right? Okay. Now let us take one question, a very good question. The number of 5-digit numbers. Okay, the number of 5-digit numbers. Okay. Which are divisible by 4. Okay. What is the condition, guys, that the number is divisible by 4? Anyone? Can somebody tell me here? What are those conditions that the number is divisible by 4? The number is divisible by 4 when the last two digit is, you know, multiple of what? You can say, right? That is very important. So if last two digits are divisible by 4, right, you can say the number is going to be divisible by 4. Just like we see that any number is divisible by 2, so we see always the unit digit. If unit digit is there, if it is an even number, okay, even digit, okay, that you have to understand. Fine. So number of 5-digit numbers which are divisible by 4, okay, with digits, okay. So they have also given some digits here with digits, okay, from the set, right, from the set, okay, 1 2 3 4 5, right, and repetition of digit is allowed. Fine, थोड़ा सा relaxation दे दिया, of the digit is allowed. Tell me here the answer. सारे NAT questions हैं, right? So you have to always look at last two digit, okay. See, many people are facing lot of challenges, you know, cracking bank exams also. बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स होते हैं इंडिया में, राइट. मैनी पीपल आर फेलिंग टू क्रैक. So the moment you will attend my aptitude classes, you know, mathematics classes, you will say, sir, no, just relax. No, these topics are not that difficult. The way those topics are digested, ठीक है. अगर आपको प्रॉपर तरीके से सीखना है, ये सीखना है, राइट. और आपका लैंग्वेज जो होना चाहिए, मोड ऑफ लर्निंग शुड बी इंग्लिश एंड सम सॉर्ट ऑफ हिंदी एज वेल, राइट. पीपल हु डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी, इट्स फाइन, लेकिन आपका जो मोड ऑफ लर्निंग है वो इंग्लिश पूरी तरह से होना चाहिए, राइट. रीजन, फ्यूचर इज टोटली यू हैव टू वर्क, यू नो, लाइक इन मशीन लर्निंग और डीप. सो द इंग्लिश इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ठीक है. You might have seen, you know, one of the program IIT Madras has started, right, way back during pandemic, you know, that was BSc in data science. They started teaching English at the first, okay, and some of the basic concept, right, what is set, what is number theory, right, all these things. So you should not be surprised to see that, that वो हिंदी में सीखने में वो मजा नहीं है, ठीक है. मतलब आप देखोगे सेंटेंस को ट्रांसलेट कर देना इज नॉट अ गुड थिंग, ओके. जब हम, मैं बात कर रहा हूँ इंजीनियरिंग के बात की, राइट, ठीक है. इंजीनियरिंग के पहले आप कैसे भी सीखो 11th-12th में कोई भी लैंग्वेज में, फाइन है, ठीक है, लेकिन अपनी लैंग्वेज में सीखने में अलग ही मजा है, राइट. तो इंग्लिश इंजीनियरिंग के बाद आपको सीखना चाहिए अच्छे से, प्रॉपर, ठीक है. सो नंबर ऑफ 5 डिजिट्स नंबर्स विच आर डिविजिबल बाय 4, ओके. सो कैन समबडी आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन प्लीज. इस क्वेश्चन में केस बनाना है क्या? In this question, cases are necessary or not? How many cases will be there? Please tell me first. How many cases will be there? कोई बताएगा क्या? What are those 2-digit number? Okay, like at unit place, at tens place should be there, so that number is divisible by 4. So I think people can choose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 digits should be there. And there are 5 digits only, right? So this, if it is 1 2, okay, so this is divisible by 4, right? Okay, next, if it is 2 4, divisible by 4, right? If it is divisible by 3 2, like 32 is divisible by 4, yes, fine. So this is C1, you can say C2, C3, C4, right? Okay, next is what? 5 2. 5 2. I think this is clear. One more will be there. You can say there will be 4 4. So these are the two, you can say, vacant spaces. They are fixed. Yeah, 12, 24, 32, 44 and 52. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay, so you guys are now understanding everything, right? So C5. Okay. Fine. I'm very delighted that you guys are understanding. Okay. Yeah. So next is okay. Next is what? Now you have got 2, right? There is no other restriction in this question. Okay. So you have got only 1 2 3. 3 digits are, you know, available. You have got, right? So in how many ways you can fill it? And they have given that repetitions are allowed. मतलब ये 5 into 5 into 5. You can say 125 125, 125, 125. तो ये तो बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है, राइट? व्हाट इज दिस? 125 to the power, not power here. In fact, you have to add it, not subtract, multiply, add. कितना आ जाएगा? 5 into 125, which is equal to 5 to the power 4, which is what? 625. You should not multiply, guys. Yeah, 625 is the correct answer. Yes, very good, very good, very good. I'm very happy that people have understood this, right? So these are the questions. They are going to, fuel you, right? Fueling is very important. Okay, so they are going to inject some sort of enthusiasm in you, right? Okay, you take out all the PNC phobia from your body and throw it somewhere, right? Nearby, समझ में आया ना? ठीक है. So you will be able to do a great thing, okay, in your life. ठीक है. तो आपको और कहीं नहीं जाना है. You have to be always around this YouTube channel, okay? I don't have any other platform at this moment. In future, I might build one platform, right? So after all, you have to learn, right? So any platform is better for everyone, right? So anything and everything you can learn from me, from my experience particularly. Okay. Fine. So I'm not going to introduce today itself for PNC, right? Tomorrow I'm going to introduce, right? So this is what I wanted to discuss today. So I hope your basic concept of counting is over, right? Okay. And there are some principle of counting that I have discussed, right? So principle of counting was basically multiplication, right? So when you have to multiply, so multiplication is nothing but, two-step process, okay? That you have to always keep in mind, right? Means all event has to occur, right? Okay. Understood? Okay. So step by step you have to do, okay? So you fill that space. So I have taken one example, very good example, that was like, understood? PNC का idea I can give you PNC का idea. देखो, permutation, I will not give you the formula at this moment, but I can give you the idea of PNC with very simple example. Though I will use some of the example which are very important, guys, like I will take some picture, okay, and there will be some pixels, okay? So I will ask you some different colors will be present, okay? So I will ask you how many pictures we can have from these colors, from these pixels, okay? So I will take various example of so that you guys can understand other than these numbers and all. So permutation and combination सीखना है अगर, तो आपको बस इतना याद रखना है कि सपोज यू हैव गॉट 5 फ्रेंड्स, राइट? और 3 लोग ऐसे हैं जो डिसाइड कर लिए कि हमें पिक्चर खींचना है, मतलब वी हैव टू टेक फोटो, राइट? So suppose 5 friends are there and they decided to capture a picture. मतलब 3 लोग ऐसे हैं जो बोलते हैं चलो यार, तो 3 came forward, you can say 5 friends में 3 came forward and they wanted to take picture. ठीक है, अब 3 में से कोई भी हो सकता है. So this can be filled by 5, okay, and this is 4 here, right, and this is 3. So this is going to be the answer, like you multiply here, okay? So if you want, see, out of 5 you're taking 3 and you're going to arrange them. Remember, this is called permutation, okay? क्यों अरेंज करना है? क्यों अरेंज करना है? Because you want to take picture, right? मान लो आपके पास 3 चेयर हैं, there are 5 people in the room and you have got 3 chairs. So you will take 3 people from the 5 people and ask them to sit in the chair, right? 5 के 5 तो बैठाना दोगे, ठीक है, 3 ही को बैठाओगे. तो अगर आपको बैठाना है, if you have to arrange them, that is called permutation. बट अगर आपको केवल 3 लोग लेना है, 3 लोग only you have to take, right? Out of 5 you have to only take 3, you don't have to arrange them. That is called combination. ठीक है? So in permutation order is very important. Remember, order is very important. अगर कोई बोलता है ABC, so BAC is very different thing, right? In case of permutation, remember. But combination में order से मतलब ही नहीं है. You have to only select ABC or BAC, whatever you say, right? So दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? सो आप 5 फ्रेंड्स में से 5C3 करोगे, दिस इज कॉल्ड कॉम्बिनेशन, राइट? एंड if you want to arrange them, so you will say that 5p3 is a permutation and 5c3 is a combination, right? Okay, always keep in mind this is the very basic definition. क्या आप out of 5 friends you are going to take 3 friends and arrange them in a row, that is called permutation. अगर आप सर्कल में रखोगे तो that will be circular permutation, वो सब टाइप we will talk, right? ये अभी हम linear permutation की बात कर रहे हैं, in a line you are going to do, right? Next, देखो, now what we are going to do, see, your permutation is a 2-step process. Please remember, मैंने क्या बताया? Permutation is a 2-step process. कैसे? देखो, out of 5 friends you're going to take 3 friends. तो पहले आप सिलेक्ट करोगे उनको, ठीक है? तो आपने क्या किया? 5C3 किया, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट, ये सिलेक्ट कर लिया, लेकिन इनको अरेंज करना है, तो कितने तरीके से करोगे बताओ? कितने फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पर हैं? 5 फ्रेंड्स हैं, राइट? तो यू हैव टू अरेंज देम, यू हैव टू अरेंज देम, ओके? तो यू हैव टू अरेंज 3 पीपल, राइट? तो कैसे अरेंज करोगे? 3 फैक्टोरियल से, आंसर आ गया, ठीक है? दिस इज कॉल्ड परम्यूटेशन. यू सी हियर, in permutation I'm using combination, and this is meant for, you know, arranging, right? So in future what I'm going to do, I will never use NPR, you can say 5p3 I'm not going to use, I will use 5c3 and उसका arrangement, ठीक है? ओके, अगर आपको सिंपली सिलेक्शन बस करना है, आपको उनको अरेंज नहीं करना है, तो डोंट मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3 फैक्टोरियल, ओके? दिस इज द फैक्ट दैट वी आर गोइंग टू यूज, ठीक है? तो permutation is not a new thing. Okay, let me put in the, you know, you can say that, see, NPR is nothing but what? NPR is going to be what? See, n factorial upon n minus r factorial, right? This is NPR formula. कैसे आया? In the next session I will tell. Okay, this formula कहाँ से आ रहा? Okay, and what is this NCR? NCR is going to be equal to n factorial by r factorial n minus r factorial. So you see, if you see the difference in these two, so your NPR is nothing but is equal to NCR. If you multiply NCR, okay, NCR, okay, see, there are n number of objects, you're going to choose R object, right? You have to arrange them. So you're going to choose first, this is called choose, you are going to select it. अभी वर्ल्ड कप चल रहा है, यू कैन टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ वर्ल्ड कप, राइट? देखो 25 प्लेयर्स मान लो हैं, आपको कितने प्लेयर चाहिए एक टीम में, बताओ? सबसे पहले अगरकर ने क्या किया? सिलेक्शन किया, राइट? आई विल सिलेक्ट 11 गाइस, 15 नहीं लेना है, ठीक है? 15 आप ले सकते हो, ठीक है? सपोज 25 प्लेयर्स आर देयर, दे आर एट हाई, you know, position, and we are going to pick up, you know, you can say 15. So out of 25 we are going to pick up 15. तो ये सिलेक्शन हो गया. आई एम नॉट गोना अरेंज देम, वो तो कैप्टन करेगा ना. 11 टीम जब रहेगी तो किस ऑर्डर में उनको हमें भेजना है, बैटिंग के लिए, बॉलिंग के लिए, वॉट एवर, राइट? दैट इज कॉल्ड अरेंजमेंट. हियर सिलेक्शन इज गोइंग टू बी, राइट? तो एनसीआर, अब इसको हमें अगर अरेंज करना है तो वी आर गोइंग टू अरेंज इट बाई आर फैक्टोरियल. सो यू सी हियर, दिस इज द डेफिनेशन. So always whenever we will talk about permutation, so we will not use NPR formula, we are going to use NCR and then R factorial, right? तो याद रखना, अरेंज करना है, ठीक है? ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, अरेंज करना है, राइट? अरेंज करना है अगर, तो आप पहले सिलेक्ट करो. मान लो आपके पास, ठीक है, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जैसे मान लो आपके पास 15 प्लेयर्स हैं, राइट? तो हम इनमें से 11 प्लेयर लेंगे, तो 15C11, 15C11. अब हम इन 11 प्लेयर को अरेंज भी करेंगे. चलो, ऑर्डर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट? ये आंसर है, ये क्या है? अरेंजमेंट है. दिस इज कॉल्ड परम्यूटेशन, राइट? So NCR times R factorial, right? I think everybody knows what is factorial. In the next session, I'm going to prove this formula as well. How we have got NPR equal to n factorial upon n minus R factorial, and NCR equal to n factorial upon R factorial times n minus R factorial. तो क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में, याद रखना. if you take NCR formula, multiply with R factorial, that becomes the permutation, right? So in combination, there is, order is not that important, but in case of permutation, order is important, right? Okay. If you swap the position of a friends, that will be counted as one way, right? I hope this makes sense, guys. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you so much for today to join the session, right? And despite there is a festival going on, okay, many people might be busy in festival as well, okay, so you have to, tomorrow you have to celebrate the Dasara. We'll meet tomorrow as well, right? Take care and goodbye. We'll meet. Okay, you guys can give me the feedback, okay? Based on that I will be moving ahead, okay, and I will give again one more session which is going to be a longer lasting session, right? Okay.